So I wanted to do a quick video on washing dishes while boondocking. I started out camping, tent camping, and I still love to tent camp. And I learned this method while I was tent camping to conserve my water in real deep backcountry. So I keep my spray bottles for this stuff just sort of seat belted in here with a bungee, so they don't go sliding around. They're right here next to the sink. So the first thing that I do is, right after I'm done eating, I go ahead and I just spray everything down with water to sort of pre-soak it, so I don't need to do as much cleaning. And then I just go about doing whatever I need to do to tidy up after eating while I let it soak, maybe 15 minutes or so. Next thing I do is I take a little scrubby or a sponge. Today I'm going to be using the scrubby, and I coat it down with little Dr. Bronner's and water, which I actually use the Dr. Bronner's bar soap. And the reason why I use Dr. Bronner's is that it's completely food grade and biodegradable. It's great when you're boondocking. You can just put it back into the earth when you're done. You don't have to worry about any chemicals going into the earth. And being as it's food grade, you could brush your teeth with it, whatever. If you don't rinse your dishes very well, which when you're using water sparingly, maybe you won't be, you don't have to worry about the fact that you might ingest any of this. So I make this by chopping up some of the bar soap and putting it in the bottom of a spray bottle. And I use this spray bottle for pretty much everything. I use it for washing the dogs, washing my hands, washing me, and washing dishes. It's just very universally good soap. So today I'm washing some pretty greasy dishes, so I'm just spraying them down directly with some of the Dr. Bronner's solution. And the next thing that I'll do is I'll just take and scrub everything with the little scrubby pad here. Alright, so I've scrubbed everything. You can see I've loosened all of the solids and everything's pretty well degreased, but there's still some food particulate on everything. So next thing I'm going to do is, before I actually go ahead and rinse everything, I'm going to rub it all down with a rag, a washcloth. Now sometimes I might use an actual rag for this, but I also use washcloths, which are set aside for kind of grosser kitchen work, not, to be working on cars or anything like that. They're just for this purpose. And so I'm going to go ahead and sort of pre-dry everything here. As you can see, that has basically absorbed most of the actual food particulate or dirt. There's still, a little grossness here because we haven't rinsed yet. This is just to get the solids off so we don't have to use as much rinse water. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spray them all down really, really good with just clean, pure water. And I use these spray bottles here so that I can minimize the amount of water actually being used. I go ahead and do both sides here. Now at this point everything's been rinsed, and now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a second clean, dry washcloth and I'm going to dry everything. Now if at this point, if you notice there's any more food stuck on anything or there's any greasy feel, go ahead and repeat the process, starting with the spray soap and then scrubbing, and then drying with the other rag again. I've wiped everything down with the clean, dry washcloth, and as you can see, everything's pretty darn clean. If you wanted to, you could add a little bit of vinegar to your water bottle, just a tiny bit, and that the vinegar acts as a deodorizer and a grease cutter as well, so it would give you another layer of clean. It's also great for removing grease stains from Tupperware. Now the other thing is to conserve how many of these washcloths you use. I'm assuming if water is scarce, then probably doing laundry is scarce as well. So you take and you store your rag that you used to kind of blot up the dirty wash water, and you take your clean rag and you set them aside to use again and again until they become dirty or funky. Now just make sure you don't get them confused and use your foodie rag on your nice clean rinsed dishes. Look how sparkly that is. That's nice and clean. It's probably cleaner than the dishwashers do in people with houses. Anyways, I hope that this helps someone who's trying to conserve water. I'm pretty sure I used less than an eighth a cup of water all told, probably even less than that by far. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button so that everyone knows you liked it. Leave me a comment letting me know how you wash dishes when you're boondocking or camping. And also, hey, subscribe to my channel, okay? I'm going to be posting tips, tricks, DIY stuff, dog videos, that sort of thing. I'd love to have you following along. Thanks for watching. Bye.